So we have some fun interacting games with you. So let's see how fair and good you play. So this is about all your firsts. So are you ready? We can start.
Okay.
So your first job?
My first job, it was a modeling job.
Okay. Your first paycheck?
It was again during that time.
Okay.
So I gathered all my friends and we had like a kind of a party.
Oh, quite happy. First gadget?
First gadget, it was a phone. It was my dad's phone because at that time the mobile phones were just coming out. So I was very proud to have a phone at the school. I was like the only one actually in the class who had that phone. So I was like super happy and proud. Yeah.
First vehicle?
First vehicle, it was a Volkswagen. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What age?
Immediately after I got my license because I was very keen of driving. I like driving. Yeah.
Okay. First crush?
Kabir Bedi.
First heartbreak?
Heartbreak. I think again it was there.
Something
in school. Yeah. You know, because he didn't smile back to you the same. You know.
You have such heartbreaks when.
Yeah, I mean at that time we feel it's so important.
Yeah.
But then we realize that
we grew up.
There are bigger things in life than that.
We grew up.
Yeah.
So your first kiss?
My first kiss, I was like almost 18 years old. Like I started quite late.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that is like I feel.
Yeah. So yeah, it was quite innocent at that time. Yeah.
Your first vacation?
My first vacation, you know, during the school time, I was like quite small. We used to have all these trips with the school trips.
Yeah.
So it was somewhere in the country, and outside the country, again with the school, it was in France. I remember, it was very nice. I really enjoyed it. Yeah.
And your first home?
My first
house?
Yeah, my first home is in my birthplace, right? It was in a beautiful place with like a huge park. It was very beautiful around, yeah.
Lovely. Your first song?
My first song launched, it's Umbakum, because I sang that song as well, and we shot the video for the movie. And the proper song that I like released, it was with Himesh Shamia, Every Night and Day.
Your first TV show?
My first TV show, so I started with, my first TV show, it was kind of how you call it? It was a very interactive show, daily show with guests and contests, all these quiz and all this, like a mixed show.
Okay.
So that was my first show, and my the one which actually was long enough, 8 years. It went for 8 years, Dancing with the Stars, which was the biggest show in Romania. It was the longest, and people were like really loving it because it had like a social case all the time. So the contestants were fighting, they were dancing, but they were not dancing for themselves, they were dancing for someone else. So there was a lot of charity there. It was so beautiful.
So your first movie?
My first movie, it was in Romania. There were few movies I played myself as a guest star. So those were...
So which was your first fan moment?
I never had a fan moment, but I will tell you something.
Okay.
I told you about Kabir Bedi?
Yeah.
So recently, like few years ago, I met him. First I met his wife, and then I met him. So he came, we met, we knew that we were gonna meet. So I told you I don't have, since I was a kid, I never had this very fan moments, like I want to meet that person. But for some reason, this person, Sandokan, Kabir Bedi, I really wanted to meet. So when I heard he's coming, I just literally jumped of joy. The child in me, I guess, just got excited, you know. So yeah, that was my only fan moment that I ever had.
In India or?
Yeah, in India, yeah.
All right. So first time you felt free, like you enjoyed your own time. You felt totally free.
The time when my parents decided to shift in another house, I was around, in Europe, you're super excited around 16, 17 years old, 17 years old, if you are living alone. Right? So my parents built another house, so they slowly shifted there. And I was left, of course, not alone, but with my cousin. She was studying there, so she was living in my apartment. And I was quite happy